Breaking news. The judge in Joshlin's disappearance case has admitted the confession, right? The judge says the confessions, the judge says he's of the view that the confessions were made free and voluntarily, right? Yabana, as a person that has been involved in the Senzo Meyiwa trial, right? As a person that has done that trial time and again, I can confidently tell you this. When I look at the confessions being admitted in the Senzo Meyiwa, the circumstances leading to the making of the confessions versus the circumstances leading to the making of the confessions in the Joshlin Smith case, I find it to be distinct, man. I see the distinct. Yeah, but on the Senzo Meyiwa trial, I don't believe the confessions were true. But on the Joshlin Smith case, I do believe the confessions were true. So that is basically the lesson that I'm learning. The judge then explains this, that no, for a confessions to be admitted, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's the end of everything. It doesn't necessarily mean that I cannot later on change my mind. We have also heard Judge Ratamo Khwatleng saying the very same thing. Right, so when you do the comparison, you arrive at the point where you see, okay, it's true. Here, I mean, sorry, not it's true, but they agree in terms of how they do things there. They both said we can establish things that might lead to me having to withdraw my words of accepting the confessions, and then you know what I'm saying. But when I look at the Senzo Meyiwa trial, there are things that I'm comparing the two, right? There are things that were done a bit differently there. But yeah, we're just doing this because, I mean, There's one thing that I want to highlight. When you listen to the accused arguing, bringing their versions in the Joshlin Smith case, you guys, I did a video and I said, there is no way this guy will win this one. There's no way. I mean, I could see it from a distance that there's no way this guy's going to win this case. He's just cracking easily. I'm talking about Van Rijn. He was cracking easily. There was no way for me. I don't know, maybe they will come back during the trial, but there was no way this guy was going to win this one. There was no way. There was no way. I saw it coming. There was no way that this guy was going to win this one. But again, it would be nice for us also to do this. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people. Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. To click the notification bell, it is free of charge. To share this video, it is free of charge. To watch this video until the end, it is free of charge. Also, good people, I mean, come on, to watch the ads, it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the Super Thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, we'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, so let's proceed. So okay, now that the nitty-gritties are outside of the road, let's talk about this. So when you listen to a police and you listen to Van Rijn, you kind of feel like, guys, I think your script is not scripting. You know, it's unlike, look, when I was listening to Abondanza on the Senzo Meyiwa trial, those guys, they stood their ground. They were able to convince me as a person who was listening to them, they were able to convince me, right, that no, these confessions were not free and voluntary. But obviously, the judge admitted that. But contrary to this case here, Joshlin Smith disappearance, guys, I'm not convinced. I just don't want to lie to you guys. I am literally not convinced. I don't know who's gonna convince me otherwise, but I am literally not convinced about anything there. But the advantage, if there is an advantage, it could be that we don't have a lot of witnesses. Unlike in the Senzo Mewa trial, where at some point we were talking about 100 and something witnesses. But yeah, at least they toned down a bit. But the list was long. The list was long. Here, the judge emphasized the fact that he intend to finish things on time. From what I'm hearing, this judge is looking at the beginning of May. He wants to wrap up this trial. For me, it will say, I will be impressed if he can achieve his target. I will be very impressed. So we don't have a case that is on the roll for a very long time. It will be interesting. It will be marvelous to watch if he does achieve that. But he's a straight judge and fair at the same time, very strict to time as well. Even on a holiday, that's how committed he is. He's saying that there's a holiday that is coming up. He's saying that, okay, guys, we can go on a Good Friday. We can go and enjoy ourselves. Good Friday, it's fine. But let it be known that just after Good Friday, we are coming back on a Tuesday. We will start working early. We will leave late. At 8:30. They are saying, okay, on Tuesday they will be coming back. The judge was saying on Tuesday you start at 8:30. They are saying no, 10 because we'll be traveling a long distance. Fine. But the following day, the trial will start at 8. It will end. It will start at 8 or 8:30. It will end at 4 because the judge is trying to make up for the time that would have been lost because of the weekends, because of this long weekend. On May, the judge is saying, listen, I want to sit on the 1st of May, but it's a public holiday. If you guys want, we can work. No. The judge is so committed, guys. The judge is so committed. It's like, I wanna get rid of this. I wanna get rid of this case. Let's go through the process. Let's work. Let's push. You know what I'm saying? Let's push. And I must say thank you to people. Thank you, guys. I'm looking at the reaction of people, right? In terms of when the case started, a lot of you guys will remember that when the case started, I started with that case, but I dropped it there and there because people were not watching that case. And it's one of the most important cases because it speaks of a pandemic that is currently happening, done by females, right, who are selling their children. So it speaks directly into that pandemic, right? So it's a case that whether you're young, old, middle, female, male, doesn't matter. Black, white, Indian, colored. This case, it speaks to everybody because there is a market that has been created here where children are being sold. There's a huge market. And I told you about the story of a lady by the surname of Shabalala who sold her child allegedly, and the moment the child disappeared, she received 75,000 for that. She's pregnant with twins as well. So the state is also alleging that she sold the baby there. So I'm saying there's that market there's that market that has criminals have created market and people are sold at a very cheap price, right? That's what frustrates me the most, right? That's what I don't like. The fact that there is a market for human beings. So this tells us that if, for instance, you are in a co-parenting situation, you need to make sure, right? Because you might be told the child is missing, auntie. You know what I'm saying? Deals have been made. It tells us that even if you are not co-parenting, even if you are married, you must make sure. You must make sure because your very wife, your very girlfriend, your very baby mama can sell your own baby here. We have seen it. This case is basically kind of like a wake up call to everybody, right? That, hey guys, be careful. There's this thing that is happening, and you guys may not like this, but you need to entertain this thing. Tell me your thought and your opinion in the comment section below. See you guys on the next episode.